Hello. So, I just wanted to talk about something that came across my mind very recently. I've been thinking a lot about stuff, and I've come to the realization that yapping is a love language. To give you some context, I am an introvert. There's like a whole thing about this, but I'm an introvert. And I keep a lot of thoughts to myself. I'm generally a very quiet person. I don't actively seek out social engagements and stuff like that. I am comfortable in my presence, however, and like social engagements do suck the life out of me more than you know, except if it's with the right person. And I'm very specific about who I interact with at that. So I don't allow like permissions, well, admin permits. I don't allow a lot of people to get close to me, but when you are close to me, then you are the close. You're going to be very within, probably within 5 people that are close to me, because I don't keep people close to me. And so I keep a lot of thoughts to myself, since I do not spend a lot of time with other people. And that makes sense, except if it's absolutely necessary to talk with my family. I don't really actively seek out engagements with friends and stuff like that, just to do with my whole like psychology and stuff and the effort that it takes. But when I do put in effort, then it's going to be a lot. So when I feel comfortable enough to yap to someone, it's like letting all my internal thoughts out. And that to me is intimate and sparks that connection, makes me feel connected to that person. The ability to be comfortable enough to open up and share your thoughts, because I have a lot of them, and to be able to share whatever I think about, whatever through the day, that is intimate to me. That is a love language, and I get to actually tell someone. And no matter how deep or undeep, deep or undeep the thoughts of, just to have that, to be close enough with someone to share whatever it is intimate, because I value you as a person, and I like you as a person. Therefore, I will share my thoughts with you, share my interests with you too. And that really does spark make me feel more connected. And so that's something that I hold very special to me. Like, I do value being listened to, but I don't want it to just be you listening all the time, because it's 50-50. I want your input. I want to hear you speak as well. I want to hear what you think about what I have to say and what I think. So whenever I talk to someone, I'm not talking just to let it out. I'm talking because I really love your opinion, and you're close to me enough that, yeah, I am willing to open up and share my, and be vulnerable, or be open about what I like or want, to the point where it's like, yeah, I want your opinion all the time on what I like or have to think about. Like, heck yeah. And on the other end of it, it's like, when somebody yaps to me, it's like, I'm not just gonna stay silent, because I value you as a person. Again, I value you as a person. I like you so much as a person that I am interested in everything you have to say. So yapping is not just showing love for you, but it's showing connection to the other person as well, by letting them yap. Like, heck yeah, I am interested in what you have to say. Yeah, tell me very specific information or very specific lore. Tell me all your opinions. I am interested, and I will ask. And I feel like, yeah, maybe it is a bit too much where I do keep asking about someone else's specific interests and letting them speak. And whenever they do speak, I'm like, okay, so like, what was it like? Like, when I let them speak, I do ask a lot of questions, whatever topic they bring up, like, what, you like Overwatch? Okay, tell me about the lore. Who do you think's the best one? And then expand upon it. I will take every opportunity for you to expand on what you want to talk about. Like, I will give you space for that, because I really like learning. I really like learning. And I really like learning about you as a person too. If I am connected, if I do let you close, that is. Otherwise it's like I'm way more passive about it, you know. But have I been trolling this whole time? What the heck? Like, as soon as I start recording or anything, my inputs feel so heavy. Like, I'm not. I can't even aim, and it's like adding that to the input lag as well. Like, no thanks. They have not had it for like that long, by the way. Junker Queen. Oh, easy win, easy dubs. But yeah, so it's like, by me yapping, I'm showing that I value your opinion on what I have to talk about. But by letting you yap, it's also like, yeah, I am interested in you. I am super interested in you. Like, I will turn this into an interview and I will dissect everything that makes you you. It doesn't matter if it's why you like chocolate. Why do you like chocolate? The flavor, the texture, you know, I love knowing your mind, knowing your soul. And I think that's why I am very, I don't know if frugal's the term for it, but very selective of who I let close, because it's almost like, you know, no, I don't even know what I'm talking about, that's right, but like, that's why I am very selective, and I'm not just gonna do that if I'm not comfortable with you, if I'm not, or if the frequencies or vibrations are not feeling it, because sometimes they don't reciprocate that energy back of conversation. Like, you ask a question and then they just answer it and then that's it. Like, I feel like it's 50-50 where like you say something and then they say something back, or more than just an okay. Because if you value a person, you're not just gonna go, that's cool, or like, okay, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, you know what, tell me more about you, or share your own experiences. Oh my gosh, that's like blah 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 blah. Like, I find that very valuable, and I find people like that to be people I genuinely like, and genuinely, like, not attracted to, but like magnetized is basically a synonym. What the heck? But like, generally, that's the flip. Did I just get died by a cast? But that's how I generally, like, I'm very magnetized and drawn to people like that. And even like big moments, small moments, it doesn't really, all of it. You can make something out of small moment. You can make a big moment out of small moments, right? You can make even the smallest things you say intimate and connected and meaningful. And I don't think people, like, but it can go both ways to what the heck, I just got a 3k, what the flip? A 3k. But it can go, like, you are comfortable enough with the person to where you don't always have to talk. But I am a talker, so I guess it just depends on the person. Now I'm just like going back to my word, but like, if you are very comfortable with the person to where like you just enjoy each other's presence, that is like some deep stuff as well too. Like, I'll just bust this all alive. Anyway, what the heck? Res me! Do we have a mercy? But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Like, it can still go both ways. But I am like a very like anxious person, so if I don't hear or hear the yapping or do the yapping, then it's like, there's something wrong. Like, am I not interesting? Are you not interested in what I have to say? Because I'm interested in what you have to say. Like, if that makes sense. Ah, flip. The heck? Okay, I may have just thrown the whole entire match. But yeah, that's basically it. I think. Basically all I had to say. I guess gaming helps me process my thoughts more, but it's like, it gets to a point to where it's like, I don't know if it's like just unhealthy, but it's like, I do write down a list of things. Like, if I think of a thought, then it's like, I write it down and I'm like, you know what, I want to tell this person. Not this person, but it's like, you know what, I'm going to tell this person later because, you know, it's something we can talk about, something to interact with each other. Like, even just, like, random stuff. I'm like, even like, I was having a conversation with, one of my friends that I got really close with. That I, you know, they are a really cool person. And it's like, you know, we're talking about sporks. Like, we're talking about sporks, and it was like, even though it was like something, a topic, like, out there that you would not expect to feel connected to with a person, it's like, just having that conversation, being like, you know what, do you like sporks or not? And then, but since they were also interested in the topic, see how it's like 50-50? I bring up something to talk about because I want to talk about it, and they're like, oh my gosh, they want to talk to me, and then they talk back, and then it's like, you know, it's like a infinite cycle, and it's like, they share their thoughts on the sporks, like, they share their thoughts on sporks, and it's like, and then they go like, sporks are the worst thing to ever do, and it's like, okay, why? You know, you can chain things up from that, and I find that to be very, very good, very connected, you know? Yeah, if that makes sense. I think that's my final thoughts on it. Anyway, watch me finish this game of Overwatch, hell yeah. Of me with my laggy input device, so I'm not going to perform 100%. That's why I'm aimbotting, and that's why I'm going to aimbot. Use soldiers aimbot all the time. Good thing they don't have a mercy, otherwise they'll just get their ass off and... Please. Why are you supposed You're not supposed to run away, bruh. Like, did I just get like healing reduction or something? I don't know what's going on here with Jungle Greens. Jungle Greens always so tanky, bruh. Yeah, you can see I'm like, okay, what was that angle? Yeah. I will not unload all my other thoughts now because I'm pretty sure I can talk about those later. It's very separate topics. But yeah. Okay, that's an OG player if he's calling McCree, right? I'm a new gen player, slay. Okay, I've not felt the Kiri's impact except when I see those random Suzus every like few seconds as well. How? Do I just have to constantly hit headshots? I don't know what's going on here. What's that? Oh, it's like Oh wow, I really thought I got a kill. I got baited so hard. Oh, slay. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah. But like, summary, yapping is intimate because yapping is a love language because you're opening yourself to be vulnerable, basically, right? Because everyone can get judgy. But but the other person is also doing that as well. But then you get to show interest in each other, and yeah. Please! Oh, oh. I'm crazy! Okay, I'm actually locked in. This is when we go for a big fat ambush. No, it isn't, because I heal. Please! But yeah. Wait, we were basically. Oh, wait! Ah, flip. Anyway, thanks for listening. I got nothing else to say.